Hi, today I'm reviewing the Sephora collection Sephora Pro Cool Eyeshadow Palette. And really quick, I just want to say I purchased all these products with my own money, so you know you can trust my opinion is what I honestly believe. And this sells for $68, and a nice feature of it is that it comes with some suggestions on different color combinations and different looks that you can make with this palette. So that's a very nice option to have. And Sephora Pro are, what they are is palettes and makeup that are put together by 15 of what Sephora considers the top makeup artists, and they've been handpicked by Sephora to create these different looks. And with this, there are 28 different eyeshadows, and they've come out with 3 of these. One is warm, which I've reviewed. This one is cool, and they've got another one which is bright colors on the different spectrum. So these are definitely nice to have, very handy, very nicely put together. And some of the ingredients in the eyeshadow contain a type of clay that can absorb oil, so this lasts longer. I always recommend that you go with a eyeshadow primer anyway that absorbs oil, because if you have oily eyelids, this will start to wear off or crease very quickly during the day. So this was a beautiful collection of different colors. I have the warm, I don't have the color one yet. And I recommend for some of the more pigmented or more metallic or shimmery colors to use a thicker eyeshadow brush, because it picks up more of the color than something that is more fluffy. The more fluffy one is good for applying like a base matte color down first. And I'm going to give you swatches of my favorite colors. And what I noticed is some of these are a little bit more patchy than a lot of the other colors. Typically for me, what I've noticed is the shimmery shades are a little bit more patchy, so you might have to build a couple of layers on top of it, or wet your eyeshadow brush, or wet it with like a setting spray. That can help you pick up more of the pigment, because if you look at like this one, it's just not quite as pigmented. It's definitely buildable, but so definitely before you pick this up, I recommend you try it out, because if you're buying this because of a few specific colors, I highly recommend that you go and try them out first, because some of these are definitely more pigmented than the others. The matte ones seem to be okay in terms of pigment. They're very pigmented. But it's just some of the shimmery ones, which were some of the ones I was most excited to get this to try. Like this one in the corner here. It almost looks like a duochrome, but definitely you might need a few layers. And then this one in the corner, that's the silvery color. This one definitely is lacking in pigment, and it's more just like a glitter with a lot of fallout. So that's why I recommend definitely going to try this out ahead of time. The warm palette seems to have less issues in terms of the pigment and fallout than the cool one does, but it's all very beautiful, obviously. But I just wanted to show you as I was applying the eyeshadow, to kind of see what it's going to be like when you get this at home to try it for the first time, so there's no surprises. But there's definitely a lot of beautiful colors, and for this price you do get a decent amount of different eyeshadow colors to try. So definitely nice option to have, and more affordable than a lot of the other eyeshadows out there. But definitely it could have used a little bit of work, but you know, for $68 when you're getting this many different eyeshadows, it's not a bad deal. But the nice thing is that they're all very buildable. So just kind of wanted to give you guys a little feeling of how those look, and definitely a nice option to have. So for me, I'm going to give this a 1 thumb up. Only it would get 2 thumbs up if it didn't have any of the pigmentation issues. But anyway, I'm interested if you guys have had a chance to try any of these that have just come out. Feel free to leave a comment, and also feel free to subscribe. Thank you guys.